Assalamu alaikum. My beloved students, how are you all? Hope you all are well by the kindness of Allah the Exalted. Alhamdulillah, I am also well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIEVS Home School. This is Wahid Noor, Assistant Teacher of Islamic Studies, National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. Today, I am going to conduct the class of Islamic Studies for class 6. Before starting our class, I would like to gratitude to those students who are submitting their HW copy to the school and properly doing the HW. Students, today our topic is discussion of lesson 11, chapter 4. Lecture number 15 and HW number 14. Students, today we will discuss about the abuse. And last class we discussed about the akhlaq-e zamima. And as you know, akhlaq-e zamima are related to all kinds of bad deeds. So abuse is one of the part of akhlaq-e zamima. So let's start and open your book, page number 97. Page number 97, lesson 11, abuse. Last class we discussed from lesson 10, that was slandering, gibbat, which was very dangerous in our society, and today we will discuss abuse. Students, see, there is an Arabic that is as-sabbu. This is the Arabic term of abuse. So as-sabbu means abuse. As-sabbu means abuse. Now the definition: to abuse someone is to call him or her by bad names, to use filthy words, to scold, or to use obscene or indecent words. So this is the definition, first definition. And the second definition is to use a language which exposes meanness or hatred is also abuse. So from the definition we can be clear, if you use the indecent words for any of the persons, for any of the human beings, and which is filthy, which is not good decent words, then it will be included in the definition of abuse. Now it is a condemnable act to abuse someone or call him or her names. The Holy Quran says it is an immoral act to call someone by bad names after accepting the faith, I mean Iman. In Surah Al-Hujurat, ayat number 11, Almighty Allah said, my beloved students, Almighty Allah said in Surah Al-Hujurat, ayat number 11, I am telling that part in your book, there is the meaning. The ayat is some long, that is, وَلَا تَلْمِزُوا أَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ وَلَا تَلْمِزُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ وَلَا تَنَابَزُوا بِالْأَلْقَابِ بِئْسَ الْإِسْمُ الْفُسُوقُ بَعْدَ الْإِيمَانِ. So that meaning is there, those are accepted Islam, those are Muslim, you never and ever change their names. By changing their names, you never and ever call them. For example, some friends are healthy and you are calling them Mutku, or someone are very thin, very slim, then you are telling Chikna. So by changing their name, you cannot call, because Almighty Allah prohibited this. For sometimes we are calling by changing the name Kuddusya or Shumaina or any other, Mofizja, but all these names are very good. Mofiz, Kuddus, this is the attribute names of Almighty Allah, but we have no knowledge about this. For that reason, we are changing their name, which is not allowed in Islamic Sharia. Now students, this para I will discuss the half portion, how this situation are creating for the involving in abusing, and then last part I will discuss what is the result of this situation. Look, human beings are civilized. No man or woman should abuse others. There might be differences of opinion in the society. There may even be misunderstanding or even bitter exchange of words. But even then, one should not abuse others using obscene or indecent words. It is a very bad act to utter obscene words. One who abuses or uses obscene words is hated in the society. Nobody likes him. He is not acceptable in the society. Nobody makes friendship with him. So regarding this, our Prophet ﷺ prohibited us to call names or to abuse anybody. He is saying, Sibabul Muslimi fusuqun wa qitaluhu kufrun. Again I am telling, Sibabul Muslimi fusuqun wa qitaluhu kufrun. It means it is sin to abuse Muslims and it is atheism, I mean kufri, to kill them. Bukhari and Muslims. Even if someone calls you names, you should not abuse him in response. My beloved students, from that para, now we are clear, we are living together. I mean, this is the civilized nation. Everyone has the honor. So in this situation, in our society, there can be different type of opinion. You are showing your own opinion, your friends are showing his or her own opinion, but if you cannot appreciate with their opinion, you cannot abuse against them. Opinion can be differentiated, but we cannot abuse against them, because this is the very heinous works. Nobody will love you, nobody will respect you if you abuse against anyone. And you can understand, for example, sometimes your parents are saying those are this type of friends, I mean those are involving abusing, you just leave that type of friends. So most of the times your parents are worried you are making the relation with that type of friends, those are involved in abuse or not. So those are involved in abuse, that type of friends cannot be good friends. So leave them, because our Prophet ﷺ is saying those are Muslims, they cannot abuse against anyone. And last sentence they are said, if anyone changes your name, then in response don't say nothing, don't say anything. For example, someone called you Quddusya and his name is Mofiz, and you are also changing his name Mofizia, but this is not the good acts in our society. Students, if I say you one incident, short incident at the time of Prophet ﷺ, then it will be more clear. On one occasion, a man came to the great Prophet ﷺ and said, "O the Prophet of Allah, a member of our community abused me, but his social status is lower than mine. Is there any bar means barrier? Is there any bar on my taking revenge for it?" Prophet ﷺ said, "Whoever abuse each other are both devils. They call each other liars and blame each other." Bukhari and Muslims. So from that speech of Prophet ﷺ, we are clear, if anyone abuse to others, then they cannot take the revenge by saying another abusing words, because those are involved, both are like a devil, because those are blaming, those are telling the lies against each other. Now another speech of Prophet ﷺ regarding abuse, the Prophet ﷺ also said it is a great sin to abuse parents. Students, keep attention here. It is a great sin to abuse parents. The companions, I mean Sahabis, said, "O the Prophet of Allah, is there any such base creature?" Base means vile, mean creature who abuses his or her own parents. He said, I mean Prophet ﷺ said, "One who abuses the parents of others in return gets abuses for his or her parents." Bukhari and Muslims. Students, if I say by showing the example, for example, this is one person and I am the another person. If I abuse him, if I abuse by relating his father or mother, his parents, then he wants to take the revenge. When he wants to take the revenge, he also abuses against my parents. So what is happening here? When you are abusing to your friends, then for taking the revenge, he also abuses about your parents. So in this situation, you are creating for making the abuse for your own parents. That's why our Prophet ﷺ is saying that person are very vile, mean person, mean creatures in the world. Those are creating this type of situation for the parents, for the getting abuse to the parents. Now, he said, one who abuses the parents of others in return gets abuse for his or her own parents. Bukhari and Muslim, we discussed this. Then it is proven from this hadith that to abuse the parents of others is like abusing one's own parents. Already I have shown by example. Do not abuse in response to abuse. Students, keep attention here. Do not abuse in response to abuse. This will put the abuser into shame and remorse. Remorse means regret. Abusing or calling names is not at all a good work. Therefore, we shall keep away from such an obscene action. Students, when you will abuse anyone, when you will respond by giving the abusing, by telling the abusing words, then after few minutes, if you be an honest person, if you be an pious person, then you will be ashamed. You will be ashamed for yourself. What did I say? Why I use this type of language, vile language, indecent language? So, whenever we will be angry, whenever we will be impatient, but we will not take the revenge by using the abuse to anyone, because it is totally prohibited, totally haram for the Muslims. Students, now keep attention to the HW number 14, 8 sentences about abuse. I mean from this lesson number 11, you will write any 8 sentences, lesson number 11, chapter number 4. And this is the lecture number 15. I hope you understood my discussion, my dear students, and from today you will take an oath. Up to the date, you will never and ever use the indecent words, I mean vile words, I mean abuse. For in any situation, you will don't do it. So to abide by your parents, keep practicing at home and give the importance to the HW. Submit your HW every Sunday 8 AM to 4 PM. That's all for today, my dear students. See you soon, inshallah. Till then, Assalamu alaikum.